Hey guys, it's Liam from Retro Reborn and I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be just basically an update video because a lot of work has been done to the Golf. A good chunk of it wasn't filmed, unfortunately. I'll explain that later, but let's just jump straight into it. So the biggest update is obviously the engine's gone. Yep, it's been pulled out. Basically, last week, some dude offered to buy it for us on Friday, and I only had Thursday, a couple of hours on Thursday to pull it out before I went to work. So I didn't film it just because I needed to get it done, but somebody bought it for 250 quid. So yes, the engine's been stripped out and the money from it is going to be reinvested back into the car. A lot of other work's been done as well, so I'll show you what we've done. And again, I probably should have recorded some of it, but most of it was just pretty boring, to be honest with you. I just thought for this week it would just be best to just have one big update video. The Mark II subframe has been taken out and we have fitted the Mark III subframe. Basically the Mark III subframe does bolt straight on with very little adjustment needed, so it just fits pretty easily. The only adjustments are up here. If you have a look, we've had to cut this shorter, otherwise it won't fit. And then we cut this bit off here, which had like some sort of engine block or something, but we don't need it, so it's been chopped off, painted so that it doesn't rust. But apart from that, it does just bolt straight on to where the Mark II subframe bolts on. And then obviously we've got the Mark III steering rack, which is what we're going to be using, and we're going to obviously use the Mark III power steering because obviously this one didn't have power steering. So to connect this, we have just used the Mark II steering column. So this bit here is from the Mark III, but up there we've got the Mark II column. So basically we undid the Mark II column from the knuckle up there, and then we took the bar out and we just shaped it to fit into this little bracket here, and then it bolts all together. So I don't know if you can see that, but we still need to drill the holes there to fully connect it. So you can't be driving it, but it does work. So obviously you can see you have back in fine steering wheel, and you have steering. As the steering goes, I'm planning to use the Mark II steering column, but just attach it to the Mark III one. So obviously it attaches here, and the plan is we're going to cut the Mark II steering column here, and it should fit into here. So if we pull this off, if you can see, this is like a different shape, because obviously this is circular. So we're going to cut this off, and up here there's a knuckle, so I'm going to disconnect it from the knuckle in a minute, and we're going to shape this bar to fit in here, and then we'll drill a hole in it so we can bolt it all together, and we might just weld it up a little bit just to make sure it's extra secure, so you know, no chance of it falling off when driving. So what else has been done is we took off the exhaust. So obviously we need one that fits the 1.8T, one that's not rusty, and one that's a bit louder and a bit nicer. We've also taken out the shifter because we want to fit the O2J one this week, so we'll have a video about fitting that coming out. And then obviously we took off the front suspension. I still need to take off the rears, and I need to send them back. I'll explain that in a bit. Yeah, so obviously you can see we stripped the shifter, and then if you come back here, fuel tank's also out, but when taking out the fuel tank we noticed a big rust spot right there, so that needs sorting out. Then we have a rust spot right here, that needs sorting out, and then we do have one more rust spot right here. I don't know if I can get it right there. So yeah, we've had 3 rust spots that need welding up. Good thing my dad can weld. But yeah, it's not actually as bad rust wise as you would expect on a car like this. My dad's Renault 5 GT Turbo had a lot worse rust. So yeah, I'm quite impressed. This is why I need to take off the suspension. believe it or not, that suspension is about 6 months old. I fitted it to the car in December. This car was on the road for 10 days until it got vandalised, and then obviously it was put in a garage and dry stored. And yeah, for gas coilovers, that is bad. But I've emailed them and they said it'll be under warranty, so if I send it back to them, they'll replate it for me and they'll sort it all out. So yeah, because obviously we have gas coilovers on the Renault as well, and they still look amazing. So obviously that's just probably some manufacturing issue there, but they're gonna sort it out for me, and obviously we can have nice shiny coilovers again. Yes, that's basically it, guys. Obviously the engine's been stripped. We've got the Mark III subframe fitted. We've got the steering sort of like bodged together for now. Obviously it's not driving, so that's fine. And we'll fully connect that and make sure it's all secure before it goes back on the road, and we'll do a video on that. The next video should be about the O2J shifter being installed. So we need to get that done. But yeah, that's about it today. Just an update to show you that the engine's all been pulled out and the work is still going ahead. I'm just about to strip the rear coilovers off and send them back. And yeah, that's about it for today. Thanks for watching, guys.